Hello everyone. Today I'll be sharing my experience for creating a cloud based application. We'll take the example of a very simple retail application. We will try to cover the hands-on of this application, and for that we'll have multiple microservices communicating between each other, and we'll be using Java, Spring Boot, Kubernetes, and Docker for this, and also a messaging service which will be Kafka. And yeah, that's more about this. So as you can see in this diagram, what we will be creating as a part of this exercise is like we'll have three services. One will be customer management, then you have the order and product management and dispatch. So the flow will be like like so there has to be some kind of customer management service. So we will just expose one very simple API to create a customer and get a customer. Similarly, for the product also, there we create a product and get a product. And this order management is the one which will interact with customer and product and create an order. And once the order is successfully created, it will put a message to the messaging service, and there will be a dispatch service which will be listening on the message queue or the message bus, and accordingly once whether it succeeds or fails, it will again put a message on the message queue. So this is the diagram. So we will be as a part of this exercise, we will be coding these three services and the messaging service. A quick note, we won't be coding the dispatch service because this is more of an offline service. So it has to be operated manually and few things. So but I have just kept this in this picture just for explaining like how the process usually would work. Yeah. So I'll be doing this in a series of videos. So uh, and for the prerequisites will be for this one is like a good understanding of Java. Like it's not for beginners as such, so you should have at least some understanding of Java with some experience. Some basics of the microservices architecture and what all guidelines there are suggested. Some basic shell scripting to automate a process to build and deploy the things quickly, and a little bit of Kubernetes because we will be using Kubernetes as the orchestrator. Software we will be using the IDE will be IntelliJ, Java. We will be using Gradle for builds. You can use Maven as well. Docker Kubernetes, Docker for containerization and Kubernetes for container orchestration. Then we will be using minikube for locally running the Kubernetes cluster, um, and helm 3 for deployment in Kubernetes. So the plan is going to be in video one we'll have an introduction, then two will cover the installation and setup, very basic ones, where I will be mostly referring to the official installation pages and how to do that. Uh, Note I'm using a Linux system, but you can do so when I execute the script and write the script, it will be shell scripts, but that should not differ that much from the Windows uh, PowerShell scripts. Uh, with minimal changes, you can do the same thing in Windows as well. Yeah, just thought of putting a note. Then the third video, we will be covering creating our first application and testing it also. So when we say uh, so all this tutorial set will be a kind of a production grade or what happens in the real organizations when they create anything. So we will be having some automation tests, test coverages also. Uh, then we will be containerizing and dockerizing the app that we created in the previous step, which is the video 3. Then we will be running the Dockerized app in a Kubernetes cluster in video 5. Video 6 will cover how we can do that using Helm charts. Video 7 will cover the other service which we talked about, this product management service. So till now we were working only on the one service from video 1 to video 6. Uh, and video 8 will take care of the order management service and how it interacts with customer management and product management. This is going to be very interesting because here we will integrate or like one service will communicate with the other microservices. And then we in the ninth one will have the messaging service, and if time permits I'll try to uh, cover in video 10 some authentication mechanisms, how we can apply that, and securities. Yeah, so that's more about the plan. So hope to see you guys in the following series of videos. Thank you.